In a forgotten corner of the world, blanketed by silence and shadow, there stood an ancient well that seemed almost alive, a pulsating entity infused with magic and curses. This was not merely a source of water. It was a stage for relentless vengeance, for within its depths the spirit of Aisha had merged with the dark waters, transforming into a supernatural force that seeped into the very fabric of the night. Aisha was a woman who had suffered an unforgivable injustice. Betrayed by her husband, who had taken another woman, and abandoned by the villagers who colluded to defame her, she was exiled to a deserted monastery. Yet the spark of pain in her heart never died. Instead, it ignited into a burning desire for revenge. On those pitch-black nights the well revealed mysterious wonders. It glowed with a faint light that captivated the heart and cast a mesmerizing spell on all who dared approach. With each step toward the well, an eerie enchantment enveloped the visitor, leaving their souls suspended between life and death, as death itself seemed to cascade from the water's depths. Over time, terror spread throughout the village, and its inhabitants fled en masse, leaving behind empty houses and memories shrouded in darkness. Thus, the well remained alive, a fusion of magic and horror, a testament to unyielding revenge. Its tale was carried on the wind and echoed in the whispers of the night, as Aisha, with her defiant spirit, grew ever more vengeful with every drop of water that flowed, proclaiming that none who came near would escape an eternal curse. Its name, once spoken with pride, has long been erased from all memory, drowned beneath centuries of fear. At the heart of this place stands an ancient well, its stones weathered and its structure bowed as though it bears the burden of something unspeakable. But this is no ordinary well, no mere relic of a simple pastoral life. This well is alive. If you approach it, foolish as that might be, you'll see that the darkness within its depths moves like a living thing, pulsating, shifting, reaching. Some have claimed that the stones themselves breathe, a slow and dreadful rhythm that echoes through the cold air. At night, when the moon hides behind shrouds of cloud, the well glows with an unnatural light, a pale, flickering luminescence that tantalizes and terrifies in equal measure. But be warned, that light does not belong to the living. It belongs to Aisha. Who is Aisha? Her story is carved into the bones of this forsaken place. Long ago, when the village was still alive with laughter and labor, Aisha was one of its brightest souls. Kind-hearted, radiant, and fiercely independent, she was loved by many, but hated by others, and sometimes hate has a louder voice than love. She was married to a man who, in his cruelty, proved unworthy of her. Betrayal came swift and sharp. He took another woman, parading his infidelity while Aisha was cast aside. But if that were all, the story might have ended differently. No, the real tragedy was not the betrayal itself. It was what followed. Lies. So many lies. The villagers, with their whispers like poison, conspired to strip Aisha of her dignity. They accused her of sins she had not committed, placed blame upon her for storms that had ruined crops, and painted her in the light of darkness until even the light itself abandoned her. She was exiled, driven far from the place she had once called home. Her destination? A derelict monastery atop the windswept cliffs nearby, a place even the crows had forsaken.